Hey guys, so this is going to be really quick, so I just want to give you some context as to this video. I'm going to apologise for my appearance. I can't wear makeup at the minute because of an eye condition I've got. But yeah, this is my temporary summer accommodation video. This accommodation is by no means permanent. I only have another month left in it and then I'm moving into a proper house. There is no theme, no organisation about this room because it is not permanent. So I just thought it would be nice to show you around. This accommodation is owned privately, not by the uni, so people who stay here don't necessarily go to UCLan, which is nice. So yeah, this is my room tour. I hope you guys like it. Let's get on with the video.
So this is the view of the room you get when you actually step into it. It's pretty spacious compared to most rooms. But if we take a few steps back, you can see that there's a small wardrobe and there's a place to hang coats as well. I'll come on to those next. If we just swivel around behind me, there's my door, and to the right of it is light switches for both the bathroom and the room, and I'll come back to the bathroom at some point. So I'm going to start with the coat hooks. I've got tons of jackets, and I do actually have a system for the way that they're hung. They go from jackets to hoodies and then finally coats and dressing gowns. Underneath the jackets is my dog doorstop, which I got for Christmas. You'll see that in a vlog somewhere, and a row of shoes which just don't fit anywhere else because there's not a lot of storage in this room. Next to all those shoes is my work shoes because I'm always wearing them, and a suitcase, which again I have no home for. Now some people have a chair for clothes that are too clean to wash but too dirty to hang up, but I however use a suitcase for this. So if we go into the wardrobe, the middle compartment is all of our clothes, and they are actually organised in terms of like shirts and dresses and stuff like that. And then if we drop down, we've got my Doc Martens at the bottom, and then we've got a box of like towels and blankets. I'll talk you through the shelves. So the top shelf is sort of like chilling t-shirts, and then we've got shorts and vest tops. The one underneath is more dressy tops and my gym gear. Then underneath that we've got my skirts and my jeans, then pyjamas, and then finally we've got a box with my underwear in. At the top we've got like jumpers and sort of Christmassy stuff that I don't need all year round, and then we have a white box which I use for my socks. The wardrobe door actually has a mirror in it. There's me, give me a wave. Here's my clothes horse and a notice board. How amazing. Then we've got a little heater I'm yet to use, one because it's been too hot and two because the dials are pretty scary. This we're just going to ignore because I'm too lazy to get rid of it. Ah, plugs, always handy. Above the plugs we have my notice board that actually came with the room. On it we have some cute cactus bunting and rose fairy lights. Nothing about it is planned or themed, I just had nowhere else for them to go. Here's my menus for when I feel like a cheeky takeaway. And this is help to fix things, which is always handy. Student finance letter, which you don't need to see, and my Vamps calendar, which I don't use, I just kind of daydream at, and various other little posts. Then we've got a bin. How thrilling. You see this plug here? That leads all the way up to the TV! But I don't have a TV license yet, so DVDs it is. Which leads nicely onto the shelves that it's placed on. The first shelf has a microwave elephant and box sets at the back with a little card from my grandparents, and then an array of DVDs which I like to call my little library. Then some bits and bobs in an owl trinket box and some glitter. The trinket box was a gift from a friend and holds rings that are like costume jewellery, nothing too fancy. The bottom shelf is a filing system consisting of my scrapbook, photo albums, tour programmes, and then a stack of important boring stuff. Next to that is my signed 21 plaque and a stack of DVDs and CDs behind it. Under the shelving is my ticket jar because I travel a lot, and an array of different books ranging from cooking to the Vamps. If we drop down here, we have a drawer as you can see that's full of hair related instruments to tame the frizz. And underneath is a cupboard full of, yet again, more shoes. Back up to the desk, we've got my Zoella hamper which holds all of my beauty products and I love it to bits. And next to that is my Coca-Cola penny jar which I've had for literally years. If we spring round to my windowsill, the first frame is a photo of me and Brad, which was actually the first like acceptably good photo that we took together. Next to it I've got my stationery pot and post-it notes. That there is actually a Ravenclaw pencil from the Harry Potter shop itself. Now I love this frame, and the picture in it I actually took and got the boys to sign for me. The final frame is the first ever meet and greet that I took with the boys. Oh how we've changed. The view is meh. There's a nursery over there but the kids are out so I can't really show you that right now. On the main body of the desk we have my laptop which I'm always on, and a meal planner because I like to be organised. Next to that is my diary so I know where my shifts are at work, and a signed Brad album because it feels too early to put it away yet. In the corner of the desk we have some boxes which haven't yet been used and a pencil case for the next uni year. Under those is a pretty box full of all things Jack the Ripper, especially for my dissertation. It's contained so that I don't look like a lunatic with it everywhere. Beside that is a bag full of everything you could possibly need to design a scrapbook, and a pile of photographs that I took myself. I normally have my phone charger and my iPod dock plugged in at all times. If we go onto the shelves above the desk, I have my medicines and grooming sort of products. And then at the back we've got my sanitary box, #normalised_period, then some perfumes and my hair care products. The shelf next to that has my makeup bags on it. The Vamps one is my actual makeup bag and the one underneath is stuff that I don't use like daily. Got this handy little mirror. And if we remove that, we've got a bracelet box at the back and this cool jewellery box which has like my more expensive jewellery in it. Above all that, I've got my iPod dock, which is low-key broken, it doesn't play CDs, and a selection of alcohol, drink responsibly kids, my electronics box, and a bag of uni work. If we drop down to under my desk, we've got my tripod case, 2 big wash baskets, and then these 2 boxes, the small one holds bags and the larger one holds stuff that came with the room, like their own pillows and duvet, and then I store my cleaning products just on that. This big red bag holds kitchen stuff for the flat that I'm moving into after the summer. Here we have my Thumper dressing gown, Primark's finest. And on the floor we've got a bag of clothes hangers and posters that I haven't got round to putting up yet. Next to the desk we've got my CD rack. It is full of CDs and it's got all of my lanyards on from all the concerts I've been to. On the top of that is my caps and hats, and hanging on it is my umbrellas. Next to that is actually lots of presents. That one's for Chelsea, this is for Tiff, and that is for Sasha. And next to that I just store like my extension cable and my laptop charger. Now you'll be no stranger to the fact that I absolutely love backpacks, so it's no surprise that I have 3 here. The one at the back is a small one for the gym, the one in the middle is for uni, and the Disney one, Minnie Mouse there, that is for like everyday sort of use. And at the end of the bed I've got my fluffy slippers. Now for the exciting part, the bed. My bed has so many cushions ranging from the Vamps to Enrique to just random ones. And along the side of it, it is covered in teddy bears, Disney, anything you can think of, I probably have it. So on the little edge above the bed, I have my A light, which I absolutely love, and then my light box. This light box will have a different message on every week, so watch out for that in all of the vlogs, because it will change. It used to say, if my heart was paper I'd fold it, and now it says, shit you make me happy. Above those is a light switch and a little light for like a night light. And then if we move around to the side of the bed, we've got a bedside table. On that I've got my alarm clock, a book that I'm reading at the minute, and my tablet. Just back from that I keep a bottle of water. I always have water on me because I don't drink enough. And behind that we've got a photo frame that I got for my birthday. In the first sort of compartment we've got obviously a roll of tissue, because we've got my depression diary, and I've got a diary of things I need to remember with a pen so I can write in them. Then underneath that we've got just random sort of like toy things, and then the Dr. Martens box is full of stationery stuff, and the plastic one underneath is a memory box. So if we turn the light on, we can go into the bathroom. There's the toilet, always great. On the sink I've got my toothbrushes. I have 2 because one's for black toothpaste and one's for normal toothpaste. And then I've got my hand wash. I like to have flavoured hand wash because it's just a little bit more fun. This one I think is bubblegum. Just above that we've got a little mirror. Again, give me a wave. Then if we move down we've got the toilet, which is handy. Then on the ledge down from that we've got sort of my other toothpaste and mouthwash and face wash and stuff like that, and then I also keep the toilet roll on there. Toilet roll holder, always handy. This is my shower mat and it is the comfiest, fluffiest thing ever. Primark guys, Primark, it is to die for. Behind the door we've just kind of got my towel and shower cap. And this is my own shower curtain, I absolutely love it. It says rise and shine, and there's just a shower. It's just a bog standard shower. So remember to turn the light off, and that is my room. I hope you guys liked it. As you saw, it is a bit makeshift, but it's what I'm rolling with. Thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. We are gaining so many subscribers and it is so great. I will be back soon with a catch-up cam, and yeah, until next time guys, bye!